everybody! How the devil are you all doing today? You're doing well. Oh, I hope you're all doing well, chat. It's a bonus stream on a Tuesday. As you can see, chat, we're going to be playing some Grounded 2. We are going to get, hopefully, Kags and Dra in to come play with us. But yeah, it's officially Grounded 2 day. I've watched one trailer of this. I've tried to stay away from everything else. I really love Grounded 1, so we are trying to make sure that we are going to really love Grounded 2, and we don't want to spoil any surprises. Right, accessibility. This game provides several accessibility options to make it easy to read, see, and hear. Also, options to reduce spider lights. Would you like to access? Yes, I would like to access these now. Right, okay, so arachnophobia mode. No, we don't want to do that. Colorblind mode. Oh yeah, protopia. I don't think we need anything else turned on. Welcome to the Grounded community. This game is an ongoing work in progress, and feedback is critical in helping to make the best experience possible. Thank you for joining and being part of the development. If you're if you're not super okay with that, no, we don't need the arachnophobia safe mode. Right then, chat. Let's see if we can get the other two into a party first. Oh, we've got Dra. Let's see if we can get hold of Kags. Oh, I've had a message off Kags. Don't start without me! It's okay, Kags. We're not going to start without you. Oh, Kags has collected the hubby. So she's driving home, probably like a madwoman, because Kags loves Grounded as well. As does Dra. So let's send Dra a message, because we've invited him on the... we've invited him to an Xbox party, but he's not joined yet. First opinions, chat, looking around the screen. Mantis, yeah, we defeated you twice yesterday. Bring it on. So we're riding an ant. A scorpion. A couple of butterflies. I think that, because from what I can tell, butterflies can be mounts as well, so that could be really, really interesting. We will have to wait and see about that one. But first images looks really good. Looks like it could be the same cast. And I'll tell you what, if nothing else, the music it slaps to start with. I think it's fantastic. What a way to open a game. Hi, Dra. How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. There we go. You all right, sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
So, have you started this at all, or is this going to be your first time on it?
I haven't gone on it at all.
Right, okay, I am on the menu screen. Kags has sent us a message, and she said she's on her way home. Don't start the game without us, so I think we need to...
Wait.
Kags, Kags, we haven't started it. We haven't started it. This is as far as we've got. We've sat on the menu screen. That's it. We've not gone into any gameplay. The only thing that I've done is I have gone into options and I have put my colorblind mode on. I've not entered the game at all. We are deliberately waiting for you, Kags. We've done nothing. Okay, I'm driving as fast and as safe. Kags, get home safely. We will wait for you. It's not a problem. Literally, the only thing we've seen is the menu screen where I've gone, hey, look, there's arachnophobic safe mode. Do we want to put that on? No. I've not previewed...
On a slight different note. There's a deal on at the moment.
Is this the Founders one?
No, it's nothing to do with Grounded.
Oh.
It's actually to do with small lands.
Oh, right.
At the moment, it's $11.99.
How long for?
2 days.
Ah, fair enough. Well, I think we need to have a look at what Grounded 2's like, and then we can make a decision after that.
To be honest, I was thinking of getting it just because, it's on offer, so...
That's very true. It's always good to get stuff while it's on offer. But yeah, we are waiting for our faithful number 3 to join. Cags, drive safe. So, are you on the menu screen at all, Dra, or are you just like not touched it yet?
I'm just in the main menu.
You're in the main menu. So, what? 2 things. Hugh the Hands. Cags was on the verge of murder. Oh yeah, hiya Hugh. How you doing? Cags was gonna kill me. She thought we'd started the game without her. It's like, no, absolutely not. I got a message on Cags. I got a private message saying, don't start without me. We haven't started without Cags. We haven't started without Cags. We are on the menu screen. The only thing that we know is that the music, when you start the game up, kicks ass. And it does have a colorblind mode, which I have applied. Because, in case you haven't watched any of my previous streams, chat, Wolfie is partially colorblind.
Nah, what you want to include is the arachnophobia mode.
No, so, yeah, but even the thing is, if you go to the arachnophobia mode, looking in the options, you can preview what the spiders are. In one of them, there you go. Arachnophobia. Say, show spider preview. No, I've not even previewed the spiders. I don't intend to preview the spiders. I don't want to see what they look like. I don't want to do anything. I've got this front screen. That's it. Check out Minotaurs, Myrmidons, and Mants. Oh my, Founders Pack out now. So go on, if I look at that, how much is a Founders Pack then? What do you get for the Founders Pack? This product cannot be purchased. Oh, it's no longer available. So I love the fact that it's basically saying, you can, why don't you look at the Founders Pack? And you go to look at it, and it goes, not available. What do you mean, not available? Hopefully, if they do the Founder... Oh, Cags is 25 minutes out. Right, okay. 25 minutes out. Oof. Oof, are we going to wait that long? Are we going to... Yeah, we'll wait that long, Cags. That's not a problem. Right, I'll tell you what, Dra. Tell you what. Shall we quickly nip into Grounded 1 while we wait for our third?
I am just doing stuff for my character's journal on ChatGPT.
Ah, okay. Right, well, hang on then. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna talk about channel pups. No, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Hang on. Category Pax Augusta. What? It's telling me I'm playing a game called Pax Augusta. No, I'm absolutely not. It was Grounded 2 that I selected. But hang on, chat. Hang on. I got an idea. Give me a moment, chat. I know a game that we can play. No, in fact, no. We're gonna drop. It's Grounded 1. Bugger it. It's Grounded 1. Talk D&D! Talk anything! No, we're going to drop into Grounded 1. And the reason we're going to drop into Grounded 1 is because we're going to make sure that Grounded 2 is closed from Quick Resume. And then we're going to go on... When we load up Grounded 2 again, we can listen to that music that slaps at the very, very start. So we'll host an online game. Continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, Grandma. Now we're going to change it again. I'm going to make that joke every time I put in a password. Going to show the tree fort. Yeah. So this is Cags' game. So you the last couple of days we've played our game, or my game, which was Streamville. So we're going to go into Kags' world today. Just for like half an hour while Kags is racing home. And what we'll do is we'll examine Peter as well, and we'll, because if he is in the new game, or we'll examine his replacement in the new game. I'm hurrying! Kags, drive safe. The game will wait. Kags is going, yeah, but I want to play it, I want to play it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have created a video gamer out of Kags. Right, so where's the pond? There's the pond. Let's jump down. But Kags, I'm in Grounded 1. We'll wait for you. It's not a problem. Drive safe. So, chat, in our game, what we did was we put the base on those lily pads. And we had it coming up this tree branch here. In one of my previous games, over by the machine, which is over there, we had almost like a triangular base, and it was based off like almost like a Viking style house. And that one worked really well, to be fair. That was a really good one. And then what we inevitably end up doing is we end up doing the network, where we end up doing zip lines all over the place. But we're gonna run away from all of this for a little bit, just so we can get a good view. So we're gonna show you like the humble beginnings. This is Grounded 1. This is where it all began, and then we're gonna take about 20 minutes to just have a little bit of a bit of history, and then we will when Kags is on and Dra is ready, we will jump into Grounded 2. They're called longhouses, but there you go. So we had a Viking longhouse, and it all started with a little spider scream. Oh, what? Loving Grounded, Kags? Was that a little spider scream from you, or was that a little spider scream that I did?
There's a big bug here.
Ah, yes, this is a yoked game, chat. So we get stuff like the big bugs right over near the very, very start. Me, of course. So it's over this way. So, chat. This is where it all started in Grounded 1. We need to go this way. Under the leaf here? Yeah, it's down here. So it all started in Grounded 1 down here. So you start off, you are one of the 4 little characters in this case, and you are airdropped into the world, and you basically are told, off you go. So you're supposed to walk around this corner, and you then sort of see how big the grass is, and you see like a baseball in front of you, and you see how small and minute you are. However, this is Kags' game, and Kags has been playing this game for far too long as purely a builder. So as we walk around this corner, we don't get this. We have a little doorway and walls, and the tree that we should be able to see it's half hidden. And it's like, what the hell? What the hell? Kags going, it was COVID! I had nothing to do! What Kags has done is Kags has built a little maze that because at this point I was working at Heineken, so I was still at work. Kags during COVID took all of the character items that we had, so like my bows and arrows, my armor and stuff like that, and she hid it in this little maze. And she did the same with Dra's character, the same with Bear's character, and we all had to work our way out of the maze and find our equipment. So, Once you get out of the maze, chat, you start to see the grandeur of the world. So this was where Grounded 1 all started. You would run around the corner to the machine. The machine! You could activate the machine went wrong, and you had to then sort the lasers out, which then sort of started a big quest over to the tree. Now, at this point, everybody starts sort of building a base. So, like, we had little bits over here where we were building a base. We built bases up there. The Viking longhouse was up there. I disassembled a huge tower base. Yeah, so there was... we did have, like, a big base here. I mean, it was massive. And it connected to a load of the scope.
Taking a look.
Well, that table up there is floating. But yeah, so we had a big base here that Cags created, bless her, and like we were defending it and everything else. But it was a massive, massive base here. COVID truly hit. Now, like, I was still going to work. I think Dry, you still in work for COVID,
I was still working throughout COVID.
So me and Dra were still working throughout COVID. Bear, I believe, was still working throughout COVID. However, Cags unfortunately couldn't work through COVID, so she had to find ways to fill the time. So, oh, that's not very good when we fall down there. Right? Oh, go away. Oh, I can't get up there. Fine, we'll go this way then. So, Cags started building skyways. And they were paths that went all the way across the garden, like to the tree. You can see part of one there. And then it went like all the way down there, and there's probably loads of skyways left around. But me and Dra logged on one day. After Cags has said, oh, well, you know, you guys haven't been on for a little while. I've done a little bit of building. Remember those words, chat. A little bit of building, right? So me and Dra go, yeah, we haven't played Grounded for a while. Let's go play Grounded. So we jump onto Grounded, and Cags is going, yeah, look, if you come over here, look, there's a path. So it's like, oh, okay. Let's go and jump on the path then and see where the path takes us. And it's like, oh, look, there's a couple of paths up there as well. We'll go and have a look. So we run up the little couple of paths. You see, because this path used to go all the way over there. So, what was it? I've started a small project. That was her exact words. I've started a small project. So, we were told, yeah, you got to come up here. So, we came up here. And when we first came up here, chat, you had to jump on the mushroom and then jump up round. There was none of this scaffolding here. I believe I helped put some of this scaffolding in, and Cags then fleshed it all out. But it was just jumping up on a couple of mushrooms. And then all of the stairs and stuff were still here. These were all what Cags did. And we went up and we were greeted with this. We go up the little sets of stairs. We turn the corner. And it's like, what in the holy hell is this? Cags had sat there and gone, right, so this is my base. And it's like, what do you mean, this is your base? This is fucking huge. This is somewhat... How is one person going to be, you know, how are you going to, like, look after everything here? She went, oh, no, this isn't the whole base. This is just the workshop. So we went upstairs. No, we've got almost like a Disney castle on here, you see. Like, here's the kitchen. We've got all the food and the water, and we go up the step. Look, here's the bedrooms. We've got little dividers. There's little bunk beds for everybody. We've got a little fireplace. Everybody's got their own little chests. Carry on going up. Look, this is the trophy room. And we've got all of the armour displays. And then it's like, okay, yeah, this is a really expansive base, Cags. It's like, oh yeah, I've also started building like a ledge out here. And it's like, what's the ledge for? And then I think that's where I sort of went, wait a minute. Wolfie loves zip lines. Wolfie fucking loves zip line. All of a sudden, oh, it's a free thing there. All of a sudden, we've got zip lines. It's like, yeah, we've got zip lines everywhere. So we've got zip lines to the bird bath. We've got zip lines down there. We've got zip lines through all of these different bits. And zip lines over to the Java-matic machine. Pardon me. Now, I know it was down here somewhere, but I think... Oh, so there's more zip lines down there. Okay, we've got zip lines all over the place. If I remember correctly, I think it was down here. There was a building down here, and unfortunately this building got destroyed. Yeah, there's only the remnants of it. So if we come down here, chat, and we come and have a look, Cags and Bear, I believe, had built a Colosseum with little stuffed bugs. There was a wave emitter so we could summon any sort of bad guys. An ancient ruins of a stadium. Yeah, this was like the little Colosseum that we could fight creatures on. Unfortunately, I believe it got destroyed when it was me and Cags. And I think, if I remember correctly, Cags went, we'll fight a black ox beetle. And I went, yeah, okay, it's a black ox beetle. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. She went, we'll fight 2 of them. Yeah, so we fought 2 of them, not a problem. Well, we took those down really, really quickly, so we'll fight a few more. And when she said fight a few more, she summoned about 7 or 8 of them in one go at the same time. And we're sat there going, we just can't deal with these. So we lost half of the Colosseum. Unfortunately, it didn't make it. If I remember correctly, if I put it on A, that should be my, there we go, it's my little speedy build. So if we come over here, you'll see a little house over here as well. And there's a house over there, so I believe this was the start of Dra's base over here.
Mine was over by the barbecue.
Yep, so this is where we're running to now.
Taking a look.
So in the distance there, chat, you see it? So Cags' base is the big base up in the treehouse that at the moment we're too far away, it won't load. Then we came down here and we have Dra's base. And we come in. Oh look, there's still some unbuilt stuff that, you know, this was still in building. But we have a lovely little castle. Some spiral stairs. Second floor. We've got some armor. We've got little balconies. Go back up the stairs again. See, we're on the rooftops now. So this was Dra's base.
Right about now.
If I remember correctly, again, it's been a while since I've been on this world, chat. If I remember correctly, oh, Bearpaw is online. So let's see if we can get Bear to join the party. Because Bear might well be our 4th. Yeah, we come over here. In this little sort of cozy area, look, we've even got like what's supposed to be a little gate. This was Bear's house. So he's got a little baby ant with a bowler hat on. We've got a turret for defense. Now Bear's house was actually quite ingeniously designed. So we go in through here. Oh no, let's not relocate it. There we go. Bear built his house inside the glass jar. So we walk down into it. Here's like the bedroom. We've got little workshops and little cookeries. Everyone respects a picket fence. See, I said this in many a game. People laughed at me. Yeah, whatever you say, Wolfie. Everybody respects a picket fence. Here's Bear's little
don't even need to boil
his armor. There's his little cookery and everything else. I think over here we have a little gravestone as well, don't we? If I remember correctly. Or did it move? Oh, there, yeah, there it is. For Bear's first pet who died. So then we had sort of the little tower here. This tower was, I think this was just sort of us building something in the area. Drawblade invited me to a party. I'm in a party with you, Draw. Draw, can you hear me? Oh, yes, it was the bee trap hut. Of course it was. Hang on, let's join a party with Draw. Oh, wait, is my thing playing up again? So let's leave the party. Oh, no! My party's playing up again. So what we'll do, chat, what we'll do is we'll do this like little run through. I will reset my system and then we will start up on Grounded 2. But at the moment, like we had all of these, so we had all of these little bases and God knows what. Find back to the trees in that one. I'm almost home. It's all right, Kag. Say I think I've had a party issue anyway, so I'm going to have to do a small reset of some of my systems. The bee's chasing us, chat. Yeah, so because I think my oh no, it might not have. It's trying to start a party, but it looks like it's having trouble. Yeah, my chat's playing up. What about my base on the pond? Oh, sorry, I forgot. Your base. Oh yeah, your base on the pond was over there, wasn't it? Yeah, it's all right. We're going that way. We haven't forgotten about it yet. We've searched the top end of the garden. We've now got the bottom end of the garden to do. Because your base is on the bottom end of the garden and my base is on the bottom end of the garden. So if we go over here, and we've got a zip line down to the pond down here. Get a bit of speed up. Whee! Dunk. So this was JB's base. Oh, gotta remember where the door is. Oh, it's here. This was JV's base. He built on the pond. So we got our little grinders, our little cookers. Oh, hang on. One moment. One moment, chat. One moment. What was that? Back it up, Charlie. Good luck. Sorry, chat, I just had the dogs go a little bit mad. An Amazon driver came to the door and threw something at the door and ran away. So where were we? Right, I do apologise. I had a little walkthrough. So yes, this was JB's base. This was Sniper's base. So if I jump up on here...
This is
now,
really terrifying!
As you might know, chat, Wolfie can be a bit of a pain in the arse. Xbox is having a paddy with the parties at the moment. Yeah, Draj just texted me saying it's having a paddy with the party. So let's see if we can join Draj's party if it's going to let us. I don't think it's going to. No, it's not. So I wouldn't be surprised because there's going to be an awful lot of people playing the same thing. So let me text Dra. You're gonna reset in a min. So yes, as you may well know, chat, Wolfie can be a pain in the ass, but Wolfie had his own base. So where did Wolfie have his base? Wolfie didn't have his base up here in the tree because that would be too much of a pain in the ass. But Wolfie does like zip lines. Nope, not that one. That was to the top of the castle. A bit, he says. A bit! I was only a bit of a pain in the ass, Keg. Alright, so it must have been that one. Hi, Zeph! How you doing? So yeah, chat, you've seen Kags' base, you've seen Bear's base, you've seen Drar's base, you've seen JP's base. Now, to Wolfie's base. So this was my base, chat. My base is 3/4 the way up a wall. As you can see, we're a little high off the floor. And this was my base, so there was nothing really on the ground floor, it was just a run through. And then upstairs, we had like a little building area, we were putting some campfires out. We had, this was going to be bedrooms, as you can see, we had little beds set up. We were building balconies and stuff up here. This was my little house, and this was all made out of cement. So, my base, I think, was built out of the most sturdy material. But also, it was the fact that you couldn't get cement till later on in the game, so it was a pain in the ass. But then Wolfie decided we were going to build on the wall, so we were going to start going up and across the walls. So this is where we started getting a lot of fast travel, because we could go around and basically zipline from anywhere over here. I'm doing good, Zeph. We are just having a little bit of a walkthrough on Grounded 1, just to refresh everybody's memories of all the stuff we did before I go and do a reset on my system. And then we are all going to jump on Grounded 2. Grounded 2 came out today, so this is just a little bit of history on what we're leaving behind. We might, depending on how it goes, we might not leave it behind permanently. We'll come back and visit, but we're going to be moving to Grounded 2 to see what new wonders the new garden is going to hold for us. Yeah, my base was made out of cement and spurs, and the most pain in the ass to get to. That's why we built the zip lines, Cags. See, this is in Streamville, the game that we did. We started last week to do a speed run of this. This was the point I was at in that game. I literally managed to get up on top of the wall here, and I was starting to create zip lines to go everywhere. So this was our view of the entire garden. We have the stump down here, the ladder, the lawnmower. Cags' base is up on the tree, but you can't see it. My base is on the wall over there. You've got JP's base, who's going to be down in the pond. Over there is the Colosseum. That's going to be Bear's base, and then over here is going to be Drar's base. This was our humble beginnings, chat. This is where everything sort of started for Grounded. We got jump scared by spiders. Oh god, how many times did we get attacked by mosquitoes and spiders and have to rebuild parts of bases? Then they brought the wasps in, and the wasps, when they started doing raids, they were absolute bastards. The amount of stuff and the amount of time we've spent in this game, considering that, when you look at it, you go, it's a video game version of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. This game has been one of the most fun games to play, because there's always something to come back to do. You've never completely done everything. There's I think the things in this game. Oh shit! Things in this game that I didn't achieve that I wanted to. I wanted to get on top of the shed, and I wanted to get on top of the house. The house? And Wolfie embraced the Sky Pass. I did embrace the Sky Pass. I suppose, yeah, playing a game like this is great fun. Don't get me wrong. You can play it solo. It's a lot of fun. You can play it multiplayer, and it can be incredibly silly and just as much fun. However, right, I'm going to take this moment now. I am going to restart my system. So I'm going to put a message in chat so anybody who can see it. Resetting system. Back in 5. So chat, I am going to log out here. I'm going to reset my system, reset everything, get ready to go again. And then when we come back, we will load into Grounded 2. See you in 5 minutes, chat.